morning, y'all. Welcome back to PWT Rely News with your host, Moosey Along. And tonight on Moosey Along Daily Bread, we're going to talk about global warming. Yes, the dreaded climate change 2 words. I know how the press feels, but I got big news to tell y'all. Climate change affects your health. Now, what do y'all think about that? I bet you didn't give that much thought. Like the press doesn't. Well, you could be wrong. And this time you all are wrong. Climate change isn't a headline anymore. Oh no, the press got rid of that. He thinks it's a lot of nonsense. However, it's a health issue. And for the very young, the very old, and anyone living with a chronic illness, the body feels these changes long before your mind understands. Today, we are going to look at how a warming world affects your health, especially if you're in your 70s, 80s, or 90s. Yeah, we're talking about the 50s generation and 40s, 30s if you're really lucky, like Dick Van Dyke. However, that's not what's important, or caring for those little babies, toddlers, or someone with an autoimmune disease. Excuse me. Today, we'll show you how this affects you. Number one, heat is now a medical stress test. I'll bet you didn't know that, but I got systemic lupus. I'm not allowed to go out between the hours of 9 in the morning until 5 o'clock at night because I'm allergic to the sun. Now, you think about that and think about all the 90s that's supposed to be showing up this month, not to mention July and August, in the high 90s with high humidity. So I live most of my life inside. You think about that for a second. Yes? Heart and lung conditions worsen in heat. Bet you didn't know that. The heart works harder. Breathing becomes strained. The older adults struggle to cool down. Aging bodies don't regulate temperature as well. Look what you guys have to look forward to. Dehydration happens real fast. So you need to keep that water coming in, even when you don't feel thirsty. Medications can interfere with this here cooling. Diuretics, blood pressure meds, antidepressants. For seniors, a heat wave isn't hot weather. It's a psychological challenge. 2, babies and toddlers are heat sensitive by design. Small bodies overheat quickly. They absorb heat faster than adults. They can't tell you the overheating, crying, red skin, lethargy. Their sweat glands ain't fully developed like ours. So they don't cool down efficiently. Car seats trap heat. Temperatures rise dangerously in minutes. That's why you don't lock your kid in the car. Mind. Climate change means more days when little ones are at risk without anyone realizing that. Also, dogs and cats and other pets, you don't want to keep them in your car. Hell no. Air quality is becoming a daily health factor. Each wildfire smoke travels hundreds of miles. Even states without fires feel the impact. Asthma and COPD flare more often, especially in older adults. Children breathe faster, taking in more polluted air per minute. Autoimmune diseases worsen the conditions. Inflation rises with poor air. Air quality alerts used to be rare. Now they're part of the weekly forecast. 4, diseases are moving into new regions. Ticks survive warmer winters. Lyme disease spreads farther north. Mosquitoes expand their territory. West Nile, dengue, Zika risks increases. Older immune systems respond more slowly. Infections hit harder. Autoimmune patients are more vulnerable. Suppressed immunity means higher complication rates. Climate change isn't just about temperatures going up or down, folks. It's about where diseases can live. Extreme weather disrupts medical care. Power outages shut down oxygen machines. Flooding blocks access to pharmacies. Ambulances get delayed. Dialysis and chemo appointments get interrupted. And for seniors and chronically ill patients, continuum of care is life-saving, and climate events erupt it more often. So, the next time you shake your head yes with what the press is saying, remember that climate change isn't a political argument. It's a health reality. And the more we know, the more we can protect our elders, our babies, our neighbors, and ourselves. Knowing is the first layer of safety. Stay alert, remain safe, check your environments, and make sure when you get out there in that sun, you have some kind of sun lotion on your skin to prevent yourself from burning up. Because I gotta tell you something, heat stroke ain't no joke. Have a good week.